guys, the Horror Man back with just a quick collection update. I picked up a few new things and wanted to show you guys. So first, I got this Shadow Stalkers collection. It has 10 terrifying features, including Out of the Dark, Happy Birthday to Me, Eyes of Laura Mars, Bloody Pit of Horror, Don't Answer the Phone, Nightmare in Wax, Silent Night, Bloody Night, which was the main reason why I picked this up, Funeral Home, Don't Open Till Christmas, and The Driller Killer. As I said, I got this one specifically for Silent Night, Bloody Night because, as I've mentioned in past videos, I'm trying to collect as many editions of that film as I can find. But this one is extra special because it also includes Out of the Dark. And that's a pretty cool film that has never really received an official DVD release. There is a made-on-demand release out there, but this is sort of the first, studio-released edition of the film. So, really glad to have that in the collection. And if you guys don't know about Out of the Dark, it stars Karen Black, Bud Cort, Divine, Lynn Danielson, and right from the back here, I'll read it. It says, "The women who work the lines at a Los Angeles phone sex service are being brutally murdered, and the perpetrator may be one of the clients. The psychotic killer chooses to hide his identity behind a creepy clown mask, and it only gets weirder from there." Sounds pretty awesome if you ask me. So this next one. Well, I happened to find this next one at a thrift store. And unfortunately, it was one of the thrift stores that actually rewraps their DVDs. Many thrift stores, you sort of go in and you're able to check the DVD case to make sure it's the right DVD inside. But this one particular thrift store by me, for whatever reason, they wrap their DVDs. And, it's usually not much of an issue. I've never had a problem in the past. But today, I found this. And if you're an Evil Dead fan or know a lot about Anchor Bay releases, and if you've watched my videos, then you'll know that this is the extremely rare blockbuster edition of The Evil Dead. Now, I do already own this edition. I've shown it before in multiple videos. It's very cool. It has additional features that aren't included on some of the other releases. It has its own disc with the, the ash face in red, in that red color scheme, as opposed to the blue, like in the regular release of The Evil Dead. So, bear in mind, again, this is an extremely rare DVD. I've never seen another one in person. So when I saw this at the thrift store for $2, I was like, absolutely, I'm going to take the chance, even though I can't make sure it's the right disc, what are the chances that it won't be? Well, I guess the chances were pretty good because it's not the right disc. As you can see, it is The Evil Dead, but this isn't the disc that comes with this set. But hey, for $2, you know what? I'm still happy I picked it up. The copy that I have of the Blockbuster exclusive had a bit of water damage on the art wrap. And as I said, it was the only one I had ever come across. So I really wasn't too worried about it. But now that I have this, I can sort of replace the art wrap or just, keep both of them. So that's my story with The Evil Dead Blockbuster Edition. And this last one is a Blu-ray about which I am very excited. It is Kenny and Company, one of my all-time favorite films. As you can see, this is a Japanese release because there is no official Blu-ray in the US. In fact, the only DVD release of this film in the US was from Anchor Bay, and that's long out of print and very expensive. It's funny because my buddy Jason from Horrific Nightmares uploaded his review for Kenny and Company yesterday. I was able to send him a copy of the film, and he watched it and really enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen that review yet, please be sure to check it out. And in that video, he mentioned how he was almost happy that this movie never got a Blu-ray release because it shouldn't really be altered or fixed in any way. It's sort of, perfect as is. And, as I'm watching that video, as he's saying that, I'm thinking it's funny because I had this on its way to me. And I even told him a few days ago that I'd be receiving something that I know in which he'd be interested. So this is what I was talking about, buddy. I know you'd probably be curious to see this one. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm not sure what the quality's like, but it is Region A Blu-ray, so it will play in the US. And it seems to be the only Blu-ray edition of this film ever released, anywhere. So just really glad to have this. I mean, I have the DVD anyway, but as I said, I love this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies, and it's just a nice piece for the collection. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this quick collection update. And what do you think? Comment below and let me know.